shown his face before. I don't think he's ever shown his face like on IGN or any other website ever, dude. That's fucking Wee Man right there. And you guys talk to him all the time. Like I know on IGN you still frequent the boards over there, don't you?
No, I'm actually on no boards at all. I don't really do that much shit anymore.
Oh, look,
Too
see,
busy elsewhere.
he's defected. He doesn't even post anymore. This is even more special because of that, dude. This guy used to be one of the best posters on IGN. Like, without a doubt, during the Wii days, like back in like 2008 to 2010 or 11, whenever it was that the Wii was like in its heyday and everything. Like, Wee Man was a huge deal back on the IGN boards. I remember specifically how awesome Wee Man was, and I've always kept in touch with him. How are you doing, man? It's really great to have you like live on my show. And can you believe I'm doing this shit now? Like this is what I do now.
It's actually pretty fun. I've been watching your show, before and after the event, and it was pretty damn good. It was good to see all the guys anyway.
Right? It feels good, like to get all the homies together, and I mean Matt remembers you, and of course I'm sure there's certain people here on TNE that remember you quite fondly. I mean, you've been even though you don't post there anymore. I remember you being a huge part of the Wii lobby back in those days, and I remember you coming here for a little while too, and then kind of I remember having a discussion with you or something on PSN. Like we were talking through our PS3, and you telling me about how like you just kind of don't post anymore, like you've kind of given up on posting and stuff. Is there a reason like why you don't do that anymore?
Real life, just basically.
Is more fun,
Over,
right?
you have so much shit to do. Like once you leave university and you try and get yourself a life, it's just no time for much at all.
See, so we got Wee Man. We got Wee Man like when he was in his college years. Right? Like that was the time when you were posting the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, so he had plenty of time basically in between studying for tests and like fucking chicks and getting drunk and everything. But still though.
Liver failure.
Oh, come on, man. I can tell you're a lady killer, man. I mean, you don't understand this. Like, you hear his accent, you don't understand. You're Scottish, right? Man?
No, Irish.
Irish. He's Irish.
Irish.
I'm Irish too, but I'm not like Irish like he's Irish. He's like from the motherland, dude. Like, he's Irish. Like my last name is Irish, but it ain't the same like you man. It's like this fool's living it over there. You know what I always remember about you, man, is the discussions that you've had about all the cool concerts that you go to when you were living in Europe. Like, 'cause there's all kinds of cool shit that happens in Amsterdam and all kinds of places down there that doesn't happen here. And I think you were the one that was talking about going to some of those music festivals, right?
Yeah, well, in pretty much Northern Ireland anyway, there's a really, really great local music scene, and there was a festival. It's over now. It's not coming back anymore. It's going into a sort of different realm. But it was called Glasgow Berry. It was after a fella called Paddy Glasgow, and he just got all the local bands up. They done the event for free, and
you guys got a really like strong local music scene out there, right?
Yeah, it's massive. There's so many great bands from north and south of Ireland, but there's a lot of the concentration around County Derry. There's a lot of music around there.
See, that's awesome. I mean, there's some places in the States like where it's like that, where they're like music hubs throughout the country, where people gather and they make a lot of good music like down south and out west and out east and everything like that. But this is some real like you don't understand what he's talking about. Like this is some Irish fucking folk music kind of shit, like some new age kind of stuff, like probably stuff that you guys ain't never heard before. Could you make any recommendations to these guys that like might be interested in listening to this kind of music, Wee Man?
Well, it all depends on what you like. There's a kind of indie rockish band from
really what I'm more interested in.
Sorry, what?
I said I'm more interested in kind of like what you like. Like, what are your favorite kind of bands and local scenes and like the kind of music that you're listening to?
Well, there's actually a band that has a song on a game on Steam. It's a fighter pilot game, but the band's called Triggerman, and they have a song called Rift Hole Sway, which is very, very good. It's very much heavy rock. There's also Paddy Nash and the Happy Enchiladas. They're kind of folkish and the way they do things, bluegrassy type sort of stuff. There's another sort of indie rockish band called A Plastic Rose, and they're very good. But to go through them all, it's just unreal music. You know, I'd spend forever listing them off.
Oh, right. I mean, a lot of these guys that you listen to, they're inspired by like bands that have been around for like hundreds of years kind of music. Like, I mean, this is some real like old school kind of like inspiring the new school kind of thing. And it's always been that way kind of in Ireland, right? Like the old school
Yeah.
folk music has always been very inspirational in terms of like what the young kids are doing, bringing it back to the people as the generations go on, right?
Oh, I like bands. They come and go, and like you see it happening pretty often. There was a band that was full of some really, really great characters, but the band just reached its end, and they all split up, and they're now creating different bands where they're kind of getting together fellas from another band that they like their style, so they're creating new music. Like there's a fella who's a really, really good folk singer and does some really, really deep songs called Junior Johnson, and he's gotten together with a couple of friends, and they have a new band called The Greased Palm, and their pure fucking swag on stage is unreal.
That
Like,
sounds awesome.
if you can find them, they're brilliant.
I'll drink to that. I'm taking a shot to that. I mean, when you tell me something sounds swag and shit, you know, I'm like, yeah, that deserves a shot of some vodka right there. I don't know if everybody knows. I mean, I might not be acting extremely drunk, but I'm pretty fucking faded right now. I've been drinking all morning. To me, this is like, you know, this is like a party. That's what this is supposed to be. I know Matt, you know, he's doing the family thing this morning. I was really happy he was able to join me and stuff. But I've been partying all morning. I slept like 3 hours. I couldn't fucking sleep because I was so excited about doing this and everything. And it's turned out better than I ever could imagine. I mean, it's turned out so good. I literally have Wee Man on my Wii chat talking to you guys like live from Ireland, dude. Like for fucking real, dude. That's Wee Man right there. If you never knew before, and I didn't even know before, I've known this guy for almost 6-7 years or something like that. Like for many, many years, and I've always been fond of him. Not just his person, but the kind of person that he is. And fucking there he is for the first time for me. Here, I'll let you see me real quick, just because it's only fair, right? Can you see me back here? I know I'm hiding behind this stack of Wii U games, but I just wanted to let you know. I really love your beard, man. I usually rock like a full fucking beard, but because of some crappy job I have to work, I can't fucking rock it, man. And my last name is Irish, and I'm fucking like 70% Irish, and I love Irish folk music. I think like the whole thing that Irish people are great people, man. I really do. I just want to let you know that. Like,
Well, thing is, I went to the barber's this morning and got a wee trim on the beard and the hair, so.
see, look, he got all fucking tripped up just for the show. That's fantastic. You didn't have to do that, though. I mean, you
Oh, I was
probably
looking a mess.
this fucker, he probably would have looked all sexy anyway. Himself. Like, you know, people, the bitches are probably wetting their panties right now listening to your accent, because out here in the States, like, accents like yours, I mean, it just makes the bitches cream all over the place. They just love that shit. I'm telling you.
Well,
You would be hip with
anyways.
ladies anywhere in the States.
Let's talk about Nintendo for a wee minute anyway.
Sure. What do you think about the fucking Nintendo Direct?
I honestly do not know. Like, there's been opinions I've had about their E3 performance this past couple of years, and it's like, 2 years ago they promised that the 2 gamepad games are coming to E3 the next year. They didn't happen last year. They didn't happen this year.
It didn't happen this year. You're right about that. I mean, because even though we saw Zelda U, we didn't see how the gamepad is going to be integrated into the game, like in any kind of way, fashion, or form. All we saw were HD graphics. That's what we saw.
Yeah. And where the fuck is Retro?
Where the fuck? where the fuck is all the games we expected to see? I mean, even if we hear about a new Star Fox and how exciting that is, and I know Mr. Chris, like I said, he's probably laying a golden egg right now that's going to hatch like a little fucking Falco baby chick and shit because he's so happy about hearing about a new Star Fox. But the truth is that the Zelda U showing at E3, in my opinion, was completely and totally underwhelming and not vindictive of what we were all expecting for 2 to 3 years of waiting to see the fucking first shots of this game in action. I can't fucking believe it.
Yeah, well, they should have shown a bit more than just, a picture in the background and then all of a sudden running off in a bit of flames about the show. Yes, the whole particle effects and the smoke and everything, the wet kind, you could see in the distance and all the smog in the air and all that sort of stuff. It looked good, but that doesn't give us a feel of the game.
Yeah, we were expecting gameplay. Like, we were expecting a playable version of a Zelda U demo on the fucking show floor for people to fucking play today and discuss and, like, have impressions about. But that's not what was happening. That's not what's happening
No.
at all.
And the date of 2015, it's going to be next Christmas. It's not going to be, first or second quarter. It's going to be third, and then maybe even pushed to
Everything
2016.
was 2015. What the fuck was that all about? Like, seriously? Like, you have nothing to showcase other than, I mean, even X, dude. Even X. I was wrong about X. Asuch was right about X. It makes me mad. I want to fucking kick him in his, like, 7.5 foot tall ass because he was right about X. It's not coming out till 2015. It pisses me off. I'm so mad that everything we saw this year wasn't coming out till next year. Like, I expected more than just Smash this year, dude. Like, hardcore.
This past long couple of whiles, since they've started the whole Nintendo Direct thing, it's like, we announced the stuff that's coming soon. We will be talking about the things in the next couple of months. Last E3, they were like, everything you see today will be in the next 6 months. And so many things that there got pushed back. This year's E3,
Was all
they
about
didn't
next
do that.
year. It was
Yeah.
all about the
You have
final
a-
year for the Wii U. Let's fucking be honest here, Wii man. This is what's going on. Last year is the end of Wii U. Next year, we hear about Nintendo's new console. Everybody knows it's coming, dude. You know what I'm saying? By the way they're treating it like it's bastard fucking stepchild at E3 this year, even with Zelda U, we know that a new Nintendo hardware announcement is coming next year. By next year, we will know what Nintendo's next, like, iteration of either its portable, or its console, or the hybrid fucking console, portable hybrid. We're gonna know about it next year, dude. You know how I know that? Because they didn't show enough of Zelda U this year, man. And they can't expect people to wait 2 years to fucking play Zelda U, man. That's bullshit. 2 years from today, after we've been waiting almost 3 already.
Yeah, well, they always take a long cycle with that there. But can I be controversial for a second?
Yes, absolutely. I love controversy. Bring it, Wii man.
They won't have a good console, and I mean a console that all these hardcore creamers over first-person shooters will go and buy in droves. They won't have a console until Miyamoto isn't on the hardware dev team.
Well,
He is the person, he is the sole responsibility for the consoles being held back so much. I don't care about backwards compatibility. That's not an issue. I keep my consoles. It was never an issue in the old days with the cartridges. It's only an issue in these new days. And you have now digital downloads, so why give a fuck about that? Just get Miyamoto off the dev team for the hardware
I can't
and let him
necessarily say that I don't care about backwards compatibility, particularly, like, just myself speaking. I don't know how the public feels about it. Like, apparently that's not something important to you, though, right?
No, like, I still have my Wii, I still have my GameCube. If I wanted to play them, I could hook them up. Basically, in the next couple of years, if I want to play a GameCube game, I'll probably end up downloading it onto the Wii U or the next console.
Yeah, it's true. And I'm looking at the stream, and Ace is talking about how pretty sad it was that the HD Zelda was delegated to the 10-second stream, and I have to fucking agree. This is going to be the thing that people take away from this E3, even though they showed Zelda U, dude. All they're going to be talking about is how they only showed like 3 seconds of it. And that there wasn't no gameplay, and that there wasn't, like, I didn't even see hearts on the screen. What the fuck happened, dude? What the fuck happened?
Nintendo's message for E3 is wait for Nintendo Direct in August.
Yeah, right? Like, that's what it is, right? Like, we don't care enough about like, that's what I've been saying. Like, Nintendo's been trolling the industry for years now, dude. They're trolling E3. They're like, basically, fuck you. They're like bending E3 over the table and like fucking right up the ass because they can reveal whatever they want whenever they want, and they don't have to listen to like E3's what the rest of the industry seems to want to do. They're all like sucking E3's dick. Nintendo's like the only one that doesn't fucking straight up bob E3's knob like the rest of the fucking industry. Like, these motherfuckers are taking going back all the way to the fucking nutsack, dude. They're taking it deep. They're taking it deep. Microsoft and Sony are taking it deep at E3, dude. They're like banging over the table and taking it all